Hi, I'm Gigi,
And I'm Mimi.
and this is Love Island Tea Time. I will choke you. How dare you?
That's why I kept it to the side until it was time.
Just for reference, someone had a migraine last night. We could have recorded last night, but we didn't. She says she got bad sleep anyway, but I'm so tired, and I'm sitting here with uncaffeinated mint tea, and this bitch had time to go get matcha. Come back to her house. And I'm so mad.
I
I'm
had been
so
awake
mad.
for 2 hours before the coffee shop even opened. And I waited until it was opened.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Just remember all the little babies I bought you yesterday.
Fine. Fine.
For
For the blind
reference,
boxes.
yes. I don't know what she calls those things, but it's the thing on that. If you're watching this, her microphone's sitting on top of one of them.
This is
She collects these
affection.
things.
It's Sadness's sister. Wait, that's the back. I'm so tired. I put it where my microphone is for fun. Yay. Okay. I'll get my energy back as I get more and more angry at these dumb fucking men.
Yeah.
Who are we starting with?
Just
Who are we roasting first?
let's start with Simba since we opened the episode up on Simba.
Look, I'm sorry to keep bringing up people from Love Island USA. I'm sure there's plenty of people listening who are watching both or who are at least both aware. I, at this point, do not know who is worse, Simba or Sincere. Because they both say so much shit. So much shit. And honestly, both episodes last night, I was having like flashbacks to each one of them. I was like, are they the same person? How did they find the same man? Or they're like both the same symptom of the same problem? I don't fucking know. But Simba says some of the weirdest, nonsensical shit. Like,
I know. It's the
he's just like,
worst.
obviously it's not over. Ba 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 ba. At least these boys owned a kind of more that they fucked up. Like they all actually realize more right away, immediately coming back from Casa. Oh, we fucked up. We showed it, but they showed their cards. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Because I think it would have been worse if they had not brought these girls back. I think it would be even more like, what the fuck is going on? But like, what is he talking about?
I have no idea. I love that the girls were riding him so hard. They said Lion King is right. Calling him boring, calling him a joke. I'm like, these are nice compared to the things that I was thinking.
Absolutely.
I don't understand him. His mentality of trying to be the best version of Simba for Angelista. Her face, did you see her face? She was like, what are you even saying? How does that make sense? How does
because
exploring other connections make you a better version for someone else?
I literally, like, I wrote that too. I was like, best version of Simba for you? So many question marks. Hello, so many question marks. And then I wrote, thank you, Angie. No damn sense. Because she went, that'll make no damn sense. I was like, that's right, girl. That's right, my girl. It doesn't make no fucking goddamn sense. And then he tried to say that if she left, he would leave.
Oh my gosh. That part, I was like, this man's literally, he's off the deep end. He's off the deep end because what do you mean? You brought back a girl from Casa, and the minute Angelista says, I'm done, I'm actually leaving, I'm packing my bags, he goes, if you go, I go.
Sir? Like, that's what I'm saying. He's unwell. And in a way, I feel like it's almost worse than What's His Face from USA. Because What's His Face from USA is truly living in Delulu land. Simba knows. Simba knows he's wrong. And then he goes, Ask Mara. I told her to her face I can't do this anymore. I told her this is wrong and I can't do this. Then why is she here?
Why did you bring her back?
We all wondered. We all thought you weren't going to bring her back. We all
That's
thought
what
you
I
weren't going to
thought.
bring her back because you sat there and went, I can't do this anymore. It just feels wrong. I can't stop thinking about Angie. And then you brought her back. And listen, someone said Mara is not just a bombshell, she's a nuclear bomb. Yes, she is. And you know
Mm-hmm.
why else? Because she also clocked his goddamn tea. Did you see her face? Did you
She
see
went,
her face?
she went, I hope you're watching this. And if you're not, please watch. She went, like, are you actually okay?
Yeah, and then she went, I think you answered your own question about what you want. And she's like, why? Like, and she did it so maturely. She went, why is that? Why
Mm-hmm.
is that you would leave for
Mm-hmm.
her? Why is that? And he went, "Blah, blah, blah, blah," and she went, no, listen to yourself. You're going to end an entire experience for her because she wants to go. I'm here still. If I said I was going to leave, are you going to leave? That answers your question. And then he's fucking backtracking, whatever. He just talks some mad shit. I love when Angie caught him out on like that he was going to try and cry or something.
Oh, she
She's like, don't
said,
start with the dramatics and the sniffling.
don't start
Like,
the dramatics and the sniffling, please.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
And I just love
No.
that he tried to go and talk to her, and the girls were all like, no, just walk away.
No.
Walk
Walk
away.
away. You know what my favorite part was of the girls reminding him of the fact that he
Oh,
was like, "You're the one I prayed for, that God put me, that God put her in his life for a reason or
yeah.
whatever." Like Mika especially takes that really seriously because I think she mentioned she's sort of religious, so
Yeah.
that statement was really big for her.
Or at
Like you
least,
don't just go around saying that willy nilly.
no. And Mika's like a little religious, but then also she recognizes the importance of being religious and that you don't just say that. Like, nobody
Right.
in their right mind who's religious should be just saying that. Like, that should be really deeply meaningful to them. And someone tweeted, they were like, oh, yeah, I'm so glad Mika said, didn't you pray for her? She ate with that. By the way, that was Jasmine. The camera wasn't facing her, but it was Jasmine who said it. Jasmine went, didn't you
Oh.
pray for her? And then Mika was like, yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Didn't God send her into your life? Like that was a tag team job. I also thought it was Mika until I was watching back because I was making an edit of how these girls fried these men and how they were not taking shit. And then I was like, oh, Jasmine said that. Oh, this. And yeah, he's a clown. And I saw Mika was like felt even more personally attacked because she had been involved with him and gone through this whole rodeo with him of the triangle and was
Yeah.
like personally offended on that level that she was like, you put me through all of that. You put Angie through all of that. And now you're doing it to her again for fucking
Mhm.
why? She really
No,
fried him
literally.
alive. Mika was carrying. She really was carrying.
Yeah, she was. Her and Jasmine were carrying. A little disappointed in Ellie for not partaking. Just saying.
Yeah,
But
she was
it
supposed to be
is what it
stood.
is.
I don't know where it was. I don't know where her energy was in her
She
vim.
was sat. She was real sat for real. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I can't with Simba. He needs to go. I keep saying this. He needs to go. We're all thinking it. He needs to go. Angelista, if you take that man back, I'm on Priya's side with the whole, then I need to talk to you because now you're the problem.
Yeah.
Because now you're putting yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be and everyone's telling you not to.
Yeah.
So,
I also hope his explanations and the things he's been saying to her proves to her that he's a clown. I really hope
absolutely.
she's realized through that conversation that he is a fucking clown. Do not
Yes,
take that
and
man
if
back. He's nonsense. He is actual nonsense.
he is, from what I can guess, she's wavering. I'm hoping her conversation with Mara,
Mara.
Mara. I'm hoping her conversation with Mara gives her some clarity.
Yeah. And I hope Mara brings Nevaeh back up. I really do.
I do too, because so getting into that, I did not expect them to bring the two girls back.
They always do. They used to not
Okay.
talk to them though. They used to not like let them have a moment to say anything. But now they always go like, "How was your experience?" Da da da.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I wrote that because I was like, is this what they usually do? I wish they did that for USA.
Right?
But it is what it is. I love
I think it was
Olivia
because
for
USA thought they were gonna eat like down. They thought they were gonna do a really amazing job getting people brought back, and that it was cause way more drama. And now people are kind of just there, except for
yeah,
Carl. We love Carl. Anyway,
we do love Carl.
not talking about USA. We're talking about UK.
Yeah, I do love Olivia for backing Finley and being like, he was respectful. Don't worry. Yes, we were like in a quote unquote connection, but yeah, because Ellie was like, I don't know, like you guys shared a bed. She's like, no, 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 don't worry. We didn't even have a kutch. Well, Finley said we didn't
Yeah.
even have a kutch.
Yeah, but she still came in there like, yeah, we had such a connection, and it was like pretty clear to all of us that it wasn't that big of a deal. So, girl, just you can admit when he wasn't feeling you instead of wording it so it sounds like he was feeling you. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, it did sound a little delusional.
She could have said,
But
"I think Finn and I had something, but it became clear that he wasn't interested like that."
mhm,
Like, obviously, like, I'm not surprised that he didn't bring me back. You know what I mean?
yeah. Mhm.
Something. She wanted him bad. She wanted to be in the main villa bad.
Oh yeah, she truly did, and you could tell. Nevaeh, amazing. Read that man for filth.
Yeah.
Said Simba was disrespectful. I didn't like the fact that he basically put everything on her about the whole wanting to sleep with Mara, because she wasn't. It was in her own right to be upset. Don't tell her that she shouldn't have been upset and she bit your head off for no reason. No, you moved funny, you moved disrespectful, just like you always do.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out that Nevaeh is a Taurus, so mess with the bull, get the horns.
Mm. There you go. There you go.
And even though she admitted from speaking from an emotional space, my girl, you had every right. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Like, it was, if anything, it was a little bit over, but like, we're over him, so I don't care. Like,
Right.
yeah, I think she was his karma. Someone had to yell at this man.
Someone needs to keep yelling at this man.
Yeah, for real. Yell at him in bars, yell at him at the pub, yell at him down at the underground. I'm trying to remember Britishy things.
I don't know shit about shit. So I'll let you do you, boo boo.
I love it. Um, how about, oh my God, I called that shit yesterday. Mika and Samraj.
You did.
It wasn't as bad as I expected. I thought maybe he was gonna say he still wanted to explore with Mara, or he might still have a conversation with Mara. Also, maybe he was going to, and then Mika was so upset. She was
Yeah.
so hurt. And I think it was I was starting to get like a little like with her when she was like, I'm crying for you, I'm crying for Angie, when she went up to Jasmine when she was upset
Mm-hmm.
by that. And I'm like, I just think she's overwhelmed by the whole situation,
Yes.
because one of the first things she said to him was like, you guys are so fucking weird. I think she's just
Yes.
overwhelmed by how much bullshit these men were putting everyone through, and just going like, what do you mean this is like all of you? It's all of you? Like, what?
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, Also loved her for immediately going, "Don't touch me."
Right. Please don't touch me right now. Enablers and weirdos. That's another thing that we have to put on a hat or a t-shirt. I fear.
Enablers. And
Enablers and weirdos.
yep,
Just all
ate up.
around. She ate it up. Mika was serving last night with the insults. I have to give it to her.
I didn't see her having so much vim for everyone. Like, if there was anyone I expected to kind of be like, "Oh yeah," da, 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 da. But I also think this was like brown girl supremacy slash all. Why are all the brown girls having such a hard time? There's four of them in the villa,
Mm-hmm.
five now, but all of them have been having like a hard time with their mans. And I'm just like, I fucking feel for all of them. I understand why Angie's trying to like bounce. I understand why Mika is so upset by what is something small, but being able to literally just go, now I don't trust you. Like, why should I trust you after that? I
Right.
understand why
And
Jasmine's just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm fucking done.
mm-hmm.
Like, they've just had a rough time in Love Island, and I don't even feel like in season, I think 10 with Ella and Catherine and Whitney, I don't think black girls had it that hard then. So, like it was not the easiest time, but this just really feels like nobody can catch a fucking break.
No, they can't. And what's even worse is when they speak up about it and they, defend themselves and speak about themselves in such an eloquent manner as if like they know their worth. It's a problem.
Like, don't even get me started. Finally, I saw someone talk about the same thing we said with Jasmine in
Mm-hmm.
particular, saying that, that man's intimidated. And when she stands up for herself, he feels emasculated. And that's the problem. Like, actually, it was like finally someone talking sense. It was like, she's not doing everything right, but like, it's escalating this hard because he's feels small talking to her. Like, and it's not her making him feel small. He just already feels like he doesn't deserve her. He knows she's out of his league. He
Mm-hmm.
feels some type of fucking way. And he found someone who was easier. Speaking of which, someone who also was crying for why?
Oh, Charlene?
Yeah, like,
I didn't
what?
understand that either. Charlene and Yulia's off. Like
Yulia's done.
Yulia is done. I'm sick of her. I want her out. I'm so sorry that I ever paired her with Lorenzo. Because what do you actually mean? You're not even 20 minutes in the villa. You're already calling my girl a bitch for standing up for herself and wanting answers.
And about
And
nothing. She said nothing mean. She said nothing
nothing.
nasty. She literally just said, "Were you respectful? Did you kiss outside of challenges?" And she said, "Say it here. We're gonna find out anyway." If anything, she had the most vim for fucking Aiden because he wouldn't shut his mouth.
I know.
Like, that's who was sorry.
Lord.
The cat came up and I bopped her. She ran away so fast and now I feel bad. Um, she was messing with the microphone stand. Um, yeah, Jasmine had the most agitation with Aiden, and agitation only built towards Kevin because he wouldn't answer the question that she had every right to ask. So it was just like, it's not even about what he did, it was about him not owning it. And then,
Yeah.
so to see Charlene like burst into tears, and then at first I thought that Charlene said Jasmine was a bitch, and I was like, get her out. I was
Mm-mm.
like, get her out of my villa. And then I watched it back because I was so shocked. And I was like, oh, Yulia's saying that shit. And then Yulia was like, she was so disrespectful. She's so unnecessary. Da, da, da. I'm like, can you go find a mirror and say that? Hello?
I I don't know.
Girl?
And then she's giving I'm
Bond
all for
villain.
like I'm all for having self-confidence, but take it down a notch. You need to be humbled as fuck right now because babe, You're not all that in a bag of chips. You just got here. Don't talk about my girls like that because you don't know.
No.
My thing is like, you don't know what's transpired over the last few weeks. How dare you come in and say she had no right to be that upset or whatever? Like, don't diminish her light. She had a connection. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck if they were on a break. You want to Ross from Friends this, like, it's we're not doing that.
This whole friggin' break thing, like, I thought that the conversation that Jasmine and Cav had before they Casa Amor happened, I thought that they were not on a break.
That's what I thought as well because they said we'll just take it day by day.
Right. Because I thought the agreement was if it was a break, she was done.
Mm-hmm.
So then they got to, let's just see where we go. So then when
Exactly.
Jasmine was like, I think I'm on a break, I'm pretty sure. And then also for Kevin to be like, oh, we're on a break, we're on a break. And also for Charlene to be like, to accept the statement of we're on a break when it's Love Island, which Maya said it perfectly. You can't go on a break in Love Island. You're still around each other. It's literally
Mm-hmm.
impossible. So what are you
Mm-hmm.
talking about? And he's like, I just want to enjoy my time with my boys. Like, get over yourself. It just made no sense. And then for Charlene to just be like in tears and tears and tears. And although, by the way, where were these men for their girls they brought back?
But they're
Kev went
OGs.
straight to his brother, sitting around. Simba was storming around in the main house, all upset. Like, what is happening? And then when Kevin finally talked to Charlene, it was like he was like, you know, they're not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. And yeah, and then Charlene was like, her tears dried up real quick for me personally once he was like, I'm not mad at you. And then she was like, yeah, that was hard. I'm just like, I don't know about you,
I don't.
Charlene.
I it gives insecure a little bit because she said I it feels like you're annoyed with me. Which, babe, why would he have any reason to be annoyed with you? You didn't say a damn thing the whole time.
Literally, literally. And I'm just like, is it because he wasn't comforting her or whatever? I don't know. But still, I think she's his speed. They can ride off into the sunset together. Personally, um, I think Jasmine handled that like a queen when he talked
Yes,
to her.
so
She was
calm.
so calm, so eloquent, only went and yelled in the dressing room with the girls, only really had Vim for Simba because she could. And I don't know why I really love the word Vim today. Just lots of Vim. Just, and I think with him, she was just like, this is what I think happened. I think I was respectful. And yeah, I think that this is pretty much done. And all of these men, sorry to go back to Simba, but when Angie got up and went, we're done, he went, we're done. This is done. Like, total shock. And Kevin, I don't want this to be over, Jazz. I really don't want this to be over. Then why did you bring back a whole other girl when you were on thin
Listen,
ice in the first place? Like, I don't think these
this
girls are
is
going back to these men, at least fingers crossed. Like, please, please
yeah.
don't go back.
This is what I have an issue with. All the men that brought back women, all of them basically had the same sort of conclusion of like, as soon as I saw her, my OG girl, things changed. So why wasn't she at the forefront of your fucking mind when you were at Casa?
If Finley can do it
That's
after knowing Ellie for like 4 days or whatever it was, come on.
right.
Come on.
I
Like,
don't understand that. I don't understand why you go to Casa Amor. This is the issue. This is the issue that's been going on for a long time, and I'll keep saying it. Why you go to Casa Amor? You treat it like a lad's holiday. You treat it like a hall pass. You think, okay, it's okay that I do this here, but I could still go back to my old girl because I have more of a connection with her. But let me just, test out the waters. because I can, because it's being presented to me. Which, babe, the test is, if for the couples that want to test, the test is if you
Whether or not you do
actually
something.
do. Right. You don't have to.
That's the test, motherfucker. I think they really lost the plot. And then even to hear them admit it, go,
Oh, yeah.
we took this the wrong way. I'm just like, have you not? Either they've gotten too used to seeing people fuck around on the show and it all being fine, or they just really like have not paid attention to it because they were all like, well, I felt like I had to because it's Casa Amor.
No.
No, that's the whole point, is whether or not you will because it's Casa Amor. When they're not around, what are you going to do? What are you going to think? And the fact that none of them thought of them is so much worse. And that was Aiden's advice. Just go tell her that you weren't thinking about her the whole time and you were focused on Casa Amor. I was like, don't take advice from that man. That is 10 times worse. If you weren't thinking about her, like at least if you say I was thinking about you the whole time, it's like, okay, you're thinking about me the whole time, but what are you doing? Why? Huh? What?
I don't
But
know. I was
I
getting so
literally was
pissed.
not thinking about you the whole time is so much worse. I just don't get it. I don't know how. This is obviously a symptom of the larger dating problem, and this is why we love this show. This is why we love watching it. Because I have to say, I felt vindicated watching
Hmm.
this and
Yes.
seeing how men operate, and that they literally can justify these things to themselves and then come back and be like, but wait, no. And that they really do move fucking crazy and weird when given the
Hmm.
opportunity. And that they just think that this is how they can treat women now. It's so, so bizarre, but it's real apparently.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm proud is an saying too much, but like I am proud of them for actually realizing that they were disrespectful and admitting it out loud.
Within
Like,
moments.
yes, within moments, because you knew, because they saw that the girls really did nothing, right?
Yeah,
Then they felt like shit. What did you expect from them? They're
I don't
women.
know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not dealing, this is not college, this is not high school, because all of them are still fairly young.
Yeah,
We're in the real world now. We're adults. This is how you date.
yeah. And also,
Disgusting.
and also even Yasmin, like, she got to know someone, but she really was thinking of Lorenzo. She really
Mm-hmm.
did. She really did go, oh God, this is moving so fast. I'm really worried. I'm really worried. Like, I think he's going to mess around, but I don't know that he's going to mess around. And if he does, I'm going to feel so bad. Like, I'm going to feel guilty. And like, she could share like two kisses and still be aware. So, oh my God, and like own up to it immediately. Whereas, like, it's just the fact that Samraj thought everything was going to be okay. Or he knew deep down it wasn't going to be because he didn't say it to her at the fire pit. But like the fact that he could be like, I had connections with these two girls, but also, yeah, by the way, I kissed this other girl for literally no reason. She's just like, what? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's so bananas town. It's so, so bananas town. Um, and I think Yasmin also handled herself completely elegantly. She was just like, uh-huh, yeah, good for you. Can't be that mad. I did the same thing, but we're done. We're
I,
obviously done.
you know, I felt bad for Lorenzo a little bit because that was the
Because
first
he
time he
never wanted
really,
her more. He never wanted her more than in that moment that she did not
I
fucking want
know.
him at all, not one bit.
He was like, oh, uh, the crazy thing to me is, and we said this already, all of them came back with a new connection and still wanting to be in their old connection. And all of them, all the girls were like, do you not understand how this works? Like, you chose someone else.
Yeah.
Why should I continue being in this connection? And Yasmin, she handled it really well. I will agree. Like, she's like, you have your thing, I have my thing. To be honest, this Tommy guy was giving me more than what I didn't know I needed. but even just like the physical affection part, like she can't compromise parts of herself to be with someone. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just it's just but also just seeing Lorenzo's face of disappointment is just like, what did you expect?
But also the joy in his eyes that she was upset with him. Like,
He's
when
so messed up.
he's so messed up. He's not well, and in a very
He's
different
not.
way.
Hmm.
He, because what was it? He was saying, "Oh, I think there's a little bit of a sting in your voice," but he didn't even sound mad about it. And she's like, "Well, yeah, but I can't actually." She's like, "Maybe I am a bit upset, but I can't actually be upset because I did the exact same thing." And in his face, when he said, "There's a bit of a sting in your voice," he looked thrilled about it. He looked
Hmm.
so happy the whole time he was talking to her. And that's why I said he never wanted her more than when she was fully like, don't want you anymore.
Yeah,
He's
well,
not
because
okay. He's
he
not
loves
okay.
he loves when women are upset with him, and Yasmin has never been upset with him, and that was the first time where she was even remotely upset about the fact that he did something wrong, but she knew she couldn't be too upset because she did the same thing. But he
Hmm.
loved it. He was living for it.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. And even her logic makes more sense than the boy's logic, where she's like, if only one of us came back with someone, there would be a chance of us
Hmm.
of something maybe continuing or making sense that someone wants to continue. The fact that, because she also says she's like, our connection wasn't that long. I also get that. So that's the other reason. And the fact that we both brought someone back should mean it's done. It should
Hmm.
mean that we don't give a shit.
Right.
She's like, I still care about you, but I don't have interest in continuing this.
Hmm.
So, I think I don't know what that man's gonna do because, like we said, he's just been running away. So if he gets the opportunity to run away from Yulia, he probably will. He probably will. Oh, and speaking of Yulia, I know that people on the internet were upset that both Yulia and Lola were calling other women bitches.
Mm,
Yulia's was totally baseless.
yes.
I don't feel like we actually saw any of the conversations between Yulia and Fitzy, and therefore I cannot actually accurately judge how she was, but from how Fitzy described it, I at least kind of understand why Lola is so livid.
Hmm.
He's going, I made it really clear to her. I said, I don't have interest in getting known to anyone else. I'm in love with someone else. And she was still laying it on really thick. I'm also kind of like, who would be doing that? What are you doing that for? Why?
Well, because she's trying to get in the main villa. That was
Yeah,
her purpose.
exactly.
And
So
I,
she's being very selfish in that. Luckily, she found her Lorenzo. I really couldn't tell whether or not she liked Lorenzo at all on the first night, so I could believe that she was flirting with other guys to start with, and she wasn't all on him in the first place, because she was being like, sure, you're my type, whatever. Is that what you want to fucking hear? Bye. Leave me alone. Like, that was the energy she first put out towards him, which he loved, obviously. Um, so did I also kind of go, Lola, you didn't need to do that. Do I think that I was bolstered by the fact that Yulia had already completely had no reason for calling Jasmine a bitch and called her a bitch? Did that affect and color my opinion of Lola saying it? Yes. Because I was like, get her, Lola. I was like,
yeah,
but get her.
yeah. I share the same opinion. At first I was like, ooh, Lola, that's a little harsh. But then I did remember that that this woman, I'm sorry, she upset the fuck out of me. Don't
Exactly.
come in here. Don't do that. You just don't do that. Like, I think sometimes the Casa girls, well, I think all the time, the Casa girls forget that they're walking into the main villa and they're walking into an established territory.
Yeah.
You can't just expect to be welcomed with open arms, which, by the way, Martha, Jasmine did go up to all of you and say, hi, I know it's hard to be here under
Yasmin.
these circumstances. Yasmin, I
Yeah.
think. Okay.
And they were like, nobody said hi to us. And I was like, somebody definitely did.
Right. So shut the fuck up and
I
sit
think
down.
Ellie said hi too. Ellie
I'm
was
pretty
going
sure
around.
Ellie did. Yeah. So it's just like, use your brain. Remember where you are. Remember the circumstances that you're under. Stop your fucking tears. Don't come in here calling these girls names.
Yeah.
TT. And
Yulia.
have some respect.
Literally. And also their feelings are valid too. You're over there complaining about how like that was your right to explore that connection. Da, da, da. And it's their right to be upset that it's affecting them. Like, hello? The only one right now that I fuck with is Mara because she clocked Sempa and she also came in and just when she sat down with the other girl, she went, "This is how we came in here. We upset a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're being put in a weird situation. It's not very fair. We came in here and everyone's upset. Like, there
Yes,
you
but
have it.
this is what you signed up for, though. You know what I'm
Literally.
saying? Like, my thing is, and if any of you people out there go in to Love Island as a bombshell, remember what you're walking into.
Yeah.
Don't lose sight of the fact that, I mean, I hate to say this, but Simba was like, you're talking 3 weeks over 3 days. Yes, 3 weeks with someone consistently over 3 days, or four
Yeah.
weeks in their case.
Yeah.
It's just, that's a month.
Yeah. And in
One
Love
month
Island, that is
over
3 months.
3 days. Exactly, because you're spending 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with these people. So,
Yeah. I saw someone who made a video that was like, this is why too much access is too much in real life. And they're like, everyone's freaking out. These girls are crying like this and that, whatever over this. It's not that big of a deal. Da, 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 da. And it's like, no, if you're sharing all your thoughts 24/7, this person said, of course you're going to feel like you got shot in the fucking face
mm-hmm.
when something happens to this relationship and it doesn't work out because you've been divulging personal information, you've been being vulnerable, da, 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 you're sharing all your thoughts. Of course, when you give someone that much emotional access to you that fast and talk all the time, you're going to feel some type of way when they go like, peace. Even if it has been a short amount of time, like they only have each other, they're only around each other. Of course, you're going to start missing someone a ton when they've been glued to your side. Like, this is why it's so fascinating and it's like such a pressure cooker of the real world because you're around people all the time. And these boys, these fucking boys, clearly, clearly just don't, just, they just can't wrap their head around how they affect others is what it really seems like it is at the end of the day. And they just view they view kissing and physicality and all this as a different thing. And I'm just glad that these boys could figure it out that they were wrong in the span of like a half hour compared
Mm-hmm.
to USA, which if anyone isn't watching, in USA, it literally took them
three
so
days.
long. It
Three
took them
days.
days. It took them being shown the movie night to
Mm-hmm.
really go like, oh yeah, we were disrespectful and we fucked up and we weren't right and da da da. And they were being like far more disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you can even imagine being far more disrespectful because they were also talking mad shit. And so, and they were like, you did the same thing the whole time. And it was like, fucking what? And here
Mm-mm.
at least the boys like immediately were like, oh, we fucked up. We fucked up. They all sat there and went, we fucked up. And I really, really hope these girls do not entertain them in the slightest. I hope that they just enjoy their free holiday for as long as they can have it. I hope they can maybe have a new bombshell come in, someone has a chance, but I really, really hope they do not give them the time of day.
Yeah.
Please
And
leave them alone.
to your point, I want to say, yes, this is Love Island. And I hear a lot of the statement of like, but if this were the real world, I wouldn't move this way.
It's not.
It's not the real world, but at the same time, you have to show this person how you can move in the real world. Like, you have so much access to each other all the time, and you have to think about the fact that after this experience, you probably live maybe 30 minutes to 2 hours away, to a different country away from each other. How are you going to make that work if you can't even make it work when you have access to each other all the time? You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
it just doesn't make any sense. It's backwards logic. Yes, Fitzy fucked up for like 30 seconds of the entire show, but the rest of the men need to take a page from him.
He killed me, and that's all I did. After he describes, and I did this, and I did this, and then I did this kiss and that kiss, and then I was lap dancing, and I thought the dance made better, and that's all I did. That's all you did. That's all you did? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that was a little bit downplayed on his part. We'll say that,
She gonna
but
see that video. She gonna see that video on movie night, or she's gonna see that video as soon as she gets out. Like, come on,
I think they'll
come on.
play it at movie night for sure because
Mm.
it was a little bit downplayed to me.
Oh, you know what else they're gonna play at movie night? Because he said he didn't say it.
Hmm.
Oh, boys, I think I went exclusive too
Oh
early.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
They're gonna
Yeah,
play
so
that too.
he has some
Um,
demons.
I forget exactly how Ian brought up in his narration something about clarity, and that Simba was like, I didn't even talk to Clarity, but also, is Clarity fit? Killed me.
Ian Ian's been killing me with his UK narratives and his USA narratives. His USA ones have been on point.
So good. And it's just, these boys are just a blind leading the blind. I just listen to them talk to each other and explain. I think someone was saying to Simba, it's not really the end, something, you just have to, whatever. And I'm like, are you awake? Are you paying
Mm-mm.
attention to anything that's going on? And then it's just like, amazing because these boys are also just fucking up with the girls they brought back as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin
I
was
know.
like, now I've got two girls upset. I was like, go fuck yourself. Like, you put yourself in this situation through and through. Like again, what did you think was going to happen? Like, it feels like they didn't actually consider the effects of their actions at all, that they just considered whether or not they should bring someone back, whether or not they owed it to themselves to explore the connection, whatever. It doesn't feel like they thought about their girls' feelings. It doesn't seem like they thought about the Casa girls' feelings, because now they're sitting there going like, oh, da, 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 da. Well, of course I want to get to know her. I feel like I was so clear with you that I want to get to know her, but or that I want to still keep getting to know her once I'm back. But also, like, you you made a statement that's like, you are so meaningful, that you have had enough impact on me in 3 days, which, by the way, they cut Casa short for UK. I should have
Mm-hmm.
said that way earlier. Casa's usually 4 days in the UK, sometimes 5 days when they feel like they really need time. Usually it's like almost a whole week being taken up. They cut this short because the boys were gone.
Yeah.
They were
Goners.
gone. Like, it is
Immediately.
not usually that quick here.
Yeah, it felt very quick. It felt just, I understand what you're saying. I don't
Yeah,
know why
what?
I'm malfunctioning right now.
Because it's so early. Because we do this for the love of the Love Island game. Um, Yeah, last thing I've got. Oh, I guess. I mean, Ellie and Finley are fine. She said, I'll fucking find out if you're lying. And he went, I promise I'm describing as much as I can. I don't remember everything I said, but I'm not lying to you. Ellie was like,
the
I will roast you. And she said that with one single giant tear track down her face through her
Jesus.
makeup.
The entire time. Production of UK. Can you please do these girls a favor and say, hey, babe, just go touch up your face before you go have a conversation? Like,
Could the girls have
why'd
done
you
her
do
that
that to my
favor?
girl? That's true. I think
Could
they were
they?
too distracted, though, by
There's
what
a lot
they.
going on.
Yeah. But I feel like
Yes.
they would have told her. I feel like they would have told her. But that's all
And
I could keep
her
staring at.
Her singles tear track is exactly why when Tina first came in, my brain was short circuiting and I was like, I hope this is a brown woman. Because Ellie's makeup is 5 shades darker than her skin. And I did not know until she cried through her makeup. And I was like, oh, I guess she's wearing a bit of makeup. I was like, okay.
Just a bit of it.
And so when Tina came in, I was shook. I was like, please tell me this girl isn't wearing that much makeup. And I looked it up. I was like, is Tina brown? I was like, please tell me she's brown. And I was like, oh, okay, she is a brown woman. Okay, got it, got it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like relief. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
please tell me she's not wearing that much self tanner. Um, then oh my god, the last thing of the episode, because everyone just goes to bed, is Samraj going to Mika. I just want you to feel like the most special person in the world. And I'm tired. Because
He can talk his way out of anything.
that, but also, how can you say it or claim it, but you couldn't be thinking it over there? Like, how does what you did make her feel like the most special person in the world?
I don't
Like,
know.
I'm just
I
trying to
don't know.
keep up with the logic because it's not logicking, dude. And he's like, it hurt me so much that I hurt you. And it's just like, but
Ugh.
all a girl had to do was in literally broad daylight say, do you want to have a kiss? And he said, what, now? And she went, yeah. And he went, okay. And then when he went over to the other boys, he was like, yeah, she just asked for a kiss. I was like, oh, kiss her.
Shit. I wish it was that easy.
Like, come on, dude. I
Have some respect for
just,
yourself. Make it harder for women to kiss you. How about that? Play a little hard to get.
I know it's Casa Amor, but geez. More like kissing
Everyone
Amor. Casa
everyone
kiss?
needs casa kiss no.
Casa kissing?
Beso house.
Casa besos?
Yeah. Casa besos. Woo! We
Oh
got there
boy.
eventually.
Oh
Wait, I
boy.
want to say, all the boys, take a page from Fitzy, take a page from Bryce from USA.
Take a page from Finley.
That too! I forget about him. He's not a main character to me, but
He's not, but he did even say he was like, she was laying on thick, so I said, you could kiss me on the cheek, and then this girl took it too far. And it's true. It's literally what happened. Although, to be fair, someone be like, why are you even saying she can kiss him on the cheek? But still,
it's a cheek
comparatively,
kiss.
icon.
Yes. Yes, exactly. I also wanted to say about Lorenzo and Yulia. I know Lorenzo likes a bitchy woman,
Yeah.
but I hope that he sees how disrespectful she is to other women and is turned off by that.
I don't know how he's going to handle it if she talks shit about Jasmine. Because he rides for Jasmine. Whether it's that he's
Exactly.
in love with Jasmine secretly or that he loves her as a friend, I don't know how he'll handle it because his head went when she was talking about Kevin. He was just like, no. He was just like,
Mm-hmm.
this man fucked you over. And I know in his head he was thinking, I wouldn't have done it. But you would have. We all know you would have, Lorenzo. It wouldn't have mattered who you were with. Anyway, yeah. I hope maybe he sees through that, but maybe he likes it. I don't know. He likes a girl who's
Mm-hmm.
evolved. He likes a girl who's in the middle of things and taking up space. So, unlike Kevin, which is why they're a better match, but whatever. Oh, God. We didn't get it tomorrow night,
Just
right?
we did. It was just
Oh, the
it was
girls are all going to
Charlene.
talk.
Yeah, it was we got shown Charlene and Jasmine talking and Mara and Angelista talking.
I hope they just get madder. I need them to just get madder.
More mad.
Yeah. I need them to
Yeah.
get angrier with these boys.
Yes. I need the Casa girls. Well, Mara's smart. I feel like she already knows Simba's on bullshit, so I don't worry about her.
Yeah.
Charlene though, Charlene babe, you need to worry about who you're getting involved with, especially because you're gonna have Aiden involved in your relationship. I need people to think about that when they're involved with Kevin, because you have Aiden right in his fucking ear, and Aiden is the worst example of what a man should be.
Truly, I was scrolling through our Instagram reels,
Mm-hmm.
and the very first video is the arms crossed emoji into an X, and the title is Aiden is a no for us. And I was like, I'm glad that aged so well. It aged so well. Called it from 10 miles away. That man is a neon reflective protective jacket around himself saying, women stay away. And I hope
Mm-hmm.
Martha fucks him over real quick. I really
That
do.
would be his karma, but
More of it.
oh, Jesus Christ.
And that's the tea.
And that's the tea. My tummy hurts.
It's probably because you're having matcha on an empty stomach.
'Cause my tummy hurts. Oh, sorry. You didn't hear that.
I think that still falls within the legal rights of sampling a song. I love that song. That's a good song. We're talking about that song now. Now it's a review. Look at that. It's fine. As long as you're reviewing it.
Yeah. It's a great song.
I'm looking forward to tonight's episode. I'm
Same.
hoping these girls just keep frying this man alive. And
Fry 'em like eggs.
yeah.
Was that the
What?
sound of was that the sound of oil cooking food?
Yes.
It is way too early for this shit.
I'm so sorry, everybody. Yes. Thank you for listening to our nonsense. I hope everyone's sitting there, doing little finger claps
Mm-hmm.
for most of this. Let us know if you disagree. We love to hear opinions. You can leave comments on Spotify. You could leave a review on Apple. Our comments and such are open, DMs. Mimi, where can people find us if they would like to either see our other miscellaneous content we make about Love Island and or get in touch with us?
You can find us on Instagram or TikTok. TikTok?
Tic Tac? Oshkosh Bigosh. Wisconsin.
Oh my gosh. I think someone replaced my brain with Corbin's. You can find us on Instagram or TikTok at Love Island Tea Time. And if you want to follow us on X, you can find us at capital LI Tea Time Pod. Send us a DM. Leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
That's right.
I
I know
certainly
that's
would.
right. That is right. But yeah, we appreciate y'all for listening so much. It seems like y'all are enjoying, even if we aren't hearing from you, so that's okay. Like, your streams tell us what's up, even if you don't feel like having that, uh,
Loading.
loading. That. I'm just going to start again. Thank you for listening. Even if you don't feel like leaving comments or reviews or what have you, or shooting us DMs, the fact that you're streaming shows us that you're enjoying. So, we're going to go to bed.
Yeah. It's time for Mimi's.
I'm going to
Mimi's
do
time to
the.
go to Mimi's.
Yeah, I'm going to put the little soundtrack at the beginning and the little soundtrack at the end, and I'm going to go take a nap after I post this for y'all to listen to. But until tomorrow when we will be back, bye.
Bye.